Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Monroe police are asking you to help them find this man on your screen. They tell us he's a suspect in auto theft. If you know who this person is or you know where they are, you are asked to call MPD at 318-329-2600 or Crime Stoppers of North Delta at 318-388-2274. And the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home is in the works. The concrete slab was poured over the weekend. A big thank you to Pokey's Ready Mix in Winsboro, who donated 100% of materials and labor. And the Children's Coalition for Northeast Louisiana has brought the Owls Pals programs to local schools. Owls Pals is a national program that works to provide children the tools to identify and manage their emotions. Twice a week, the Owls Pals program visits local schools to give students ages 3 through 8 the opportunity to participate in interactive lessons, educating them on various feelings. And an important part of financial wellness is estate planning. NBC 10's Joel Massey has more about the various aspects of planning your estate.
Valerie Van Mathern is an attorney, and part of her job is estate planning for her clients. She says the first step is writing a last will and testament.
With a will, you can have special bequests where you name certain items to go to certain people. You can also name your executor, who is the person responsible for gathering all the information and completing the succession. You can give your spouse more rights than the law would allow if you die without a will. For example, if you die without a will, your spouse would not necessarily have the right to sell your house without your children's permission.
Another part of estate planning is creating a power of attorney, which is a document where you name someone to make decisions for you while you are still living but are unable to.
You have what we call general powers of attorney, which cover anything and everything, usually financial aspects. Then we also have medical powers of attorney, and that's where you give somebody the authority to stand in your shoes, to access your medical records, to hire and fire your doctors, to consent to medical treatment.
Assigning guardianship for minor children is also important.
One of the purposes you can put in your last will and testament is you can name who you would want to take care of the person and property of your minor child, and that's called a tutor. Now, the court will give deference to that, but it's not necessarily binding. The test is always what's in the best interest of the child.
Louisiana is unique in the area of living trusts in that most of the time a will would take care of your wishes.
In other states such as Texas, California, Florida, Missouri, they use a lot of living trusts to avoid having to go through a succession, whereas most of the time in the state of Louisiana, you would spend much more time, money, and effort trying to create a living trust, trying to maintain it, to fund it, than you would if you just had a simple will and went through a simple succession.
For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Joel Massey.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll stay cloudy as we head into this afternoon. We will see winds shift more northeasterly, and there's going to be a chance that we could possibly see a few patchy showers, mainly south of I-20 from Winsboro down to Jonesville and Natchez. Now, as we go overnight tonight into early sections of Saturday morning, we could possibly see some more scattered showers begin to pop back up as we kind of keep that front stalled out just to our south. It'll kind of start to move back northward, and the wind starts shifting out of the southeast as well. We'll probably see some late showers exiting going into Saturday afternoon, mainly in parts of South Arkansas, and looking to see another system to kind of help keep our weather pattern slightly unsettled as we go and start next week, so we'll kind of maintain some minimum rain chances. Tonight for Friday Night Football, might want to keep the umbrella or rain jacket handy as a few spotty showers possible again for some of those spots further south of I-20, and we are going to stay mostly cloudy, temperatures in the 70s, and then tomorrow, early morning showers, temperatures will be warming up practically around 80 or 81, so we'll kind of break into the lower 80s, and then through next week, still a little bit above average in the 80s. However, we'll have a next system which will bring the likelihood of more rain and thunderstorms on Tuesday, and temperatures after that will fall back to more seasonal, like to the mid, possibly lower 70s, and still maintains the minimum rain chances through late next week.
That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News Hotline, 812-1410, sponsored by RoofMax. Get a free estimate today.